There's a pile of laundry when you finish that.
Haha. I'm working from home today. I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart.
Oh, aren't I lucky?
Yes. You'll be late.
What, you trying to get rid of me already? There's one for you here.
It's all right. I'll look at that later.
That might be important.
I'll just look at it later, all right? Jane. Jane!
I can't get him to show any interest in the idea. Every time I bring it up, he changes the subject.
And how is he generally? Does he seem depressed?
No, not depressed. Preoccupied, I'd say. As if there's something he's not telling me. He used to be so positive. Well, you know him.
Well, IVF can put a strain on any relationship.
And that's why I've decided to adopt. I've had enough of pain and disappointment.
Perhaps Peter still wants his own child.
I want my own baby. In an ideal world, but it's not going to work, is it? Adoption's the only answer.
It certainly isn't the easy answer. There's a huge waiting list of parents wanting to adopt. It could take as long as the IVF to get a result. And it certainly isn't the magic solution for the parents or the child. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
You adopted a baby?
No, I was adopted myself. There are a lot of things that need to be taken into consideration. You'd have to be ready to answer a lot of questions about your suitability to adopt. Personal questions.
About what?
Anything and everything. This really is something I need to talk to you both about.
Yeah. Well, Peter just clams up every time I mention it. Doctor, I feel so stupid saying this, but I think he's having an affair.
Erotic cocktails?
Absolutely. After a couple of these, Ben will be eating out of your hand.
Oh, Katrina.
Look, midnight moods.
Oh, I don't know. This whole thing could go wrong.
Well, what's to go wrong? Ben's coming to our dinner party.
At which, conveniently, he'll be the only guest.
And I can make an early exit, and you two can make like lovebirds. Now, just forget about it and go and nurse. And if you and Ben aren't an item by midnight, then I'll eat my Stetson.
Mr. Gannon, come through.
Peter Marlowe, to see Dr. Thompson.
I'm sorry. You must think I'm wasting your time. Silly, hysterical woman.
No, not at all. No, what you're describing isn't that unusual. Perhaps Peter's nursing some wounded pride. It could be that not being able to father his own child is more of a problem for him than you realize.
And what about me?
Yes, of course, but... well, it's not always easy to see the other point of view when we're feeling hurt, is it? I got the impression Peter was very supportive when you were going through the IVF.
He was. He was fantastic.
Well, and please don't take this the wrong way, but have you considered that he may have gone through it all despite his true feelings because it was what you wanted?
No. No, he wanted a baby. Now it's as if he's another person.
Well, this really is something I need to talk to Peter about.
Mr. Marlowe, you can go through to see Dr. Thompson now. It's through the double doors and first on the right.
Thanks.
What dinner party?
Tonight.
I told you I don't know anything about a dinner party.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, right. They probably made a mistake.
Oh, well, if it's any consolation, I couldn't make it anyway. I'm on call tonight. Are you being set up? Faith isn't getting keen, is she?
Anyway, I don't think I want to go if you're not going.
You do think you're being set up?
No. I just want to be with you, that's all.
Oh, sweet. Anyway, I'll have a word with Jude, see if she'll swap with me tonight.
Brilliant.
There's a filing cabinet needs sorting, unless you're busy.
Sorry, Kate.
Planning a party, are we?
No, you know, just looking.
Great news. Looks like Carly could come to the dinner party after all.
What?
She said she's going to get Jude to cover for her. Great, isn't it?
It's a bit like the Oscars, isn't it? And the bad news goes to...
You normally see Dr. Elliot, don't you?
Yes, he was booked up. It doesn't make any difference, does it?
Angus Deaton could read them. They'd still be test results. Right.
Sorry. I'll turn it off.
You can take it outside if you want.
All right, thanks. Hiya.
Peter, I thought you were working from home today. Where are you?
I just nipped out to the supermarket for some milk.
It doesn't sound like you're in a supermarket.
Well, I'm sorry, but I am. You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Look, when are you coming home?
Shouldn't be long.
I really need to talk to you.
10 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
So I do have MS.
No. The tests confirm that you have the genes that make it more likely that you'll develop MS.
So I'm going to develop it.
That's not definite, but it's a possibility, yes.
Low or a high possibility?
That's hard to say.
Right. Well, thank you, Doctor.
There is some good news in all this.
Oh, yeah, every cloud has a silver lining.
I don't mean that. Look, Mr. Marlowe, I know you're upset.
Upset?
Look, you asked to see me even though I'm not your usual GP. So, you'll have to understand if I'm not completely up to date with your family and medical history. There are a few things I'd like to discuss with you if you just sit back down.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Now, firstly, I'd like to know why you wanted the test in the first place.
My father developed MS. I only found out late because, well, we hadn't actually talked in the last 10 years since he divorced my mum. My stepmother put him into a nursing home, out of sight, out of mind. And it wasn't until the funeral that the cat came out of the bag. Families, eh? Well, naturally, I was scared. I worried about it for a long time, and then I thought I'd better do something about it.
So why didn't you see Dr. Elliot for the results?
I told you he was busy. I didn't want to worry my wife unnecessarily.
So she doesn't know anything about this?
No.
I know it looks like I'm appallingly late, but I've got an excuse.
I don't want to know, Jude.
Oh, phew.
She does.
Kate, I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Are you all right?
I'm just not sleeping, that's all.
Oh, Jude, can you do me a favour? Oh, Carly, I left a message for you in your room. Someone needs to talk to you urgently.
Oh, OK, thanks. I'll catch you later, Jude.
OK.
Thank you, God.
Mr. Marlowe, that was quick. I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. I was about to grab a coffee myself. Do you want to come through?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you spoken to your wife?
There must be some mistake.
Come in.
Have you got a minute?
Yeah, what is it?
Are you busy tonight?
Hello?
Have you heard anything?
No.
I'm worried. This is doing my head in.
What's doing my head in is you worrying about Sean all the time. I haven't even heard from him. Maybe that's because he's crawled back under his stone.
Well, you know what he's like.
Beth, this is neither the time nor the place. I've got a pile of paperwork to catch up on, so if you don't mind, I'm going to hang up now.
Fancy some lunch?
Yeah, I suppose so.
What's up?
Bad news, I'm afraid. Jude's busy tonight, so it looks like you'll be going on your own.
Well, if you're not going, I'll give it a miss.
You don't have to. Wake up, what is that?
Wake up. Wake up. Little Susie, wake up.
Kate. Katrina.
I was just making a tape for...
Yes?
For listening to when I'm sorting out the filing cabinet.
We are under enough pressure without you subjecting us to Buddy Holly.
It's the King brothers.
Final warning, Katrina. Do you hear me? Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Tetchy. I'll have a coffee when you're finished.
Peter Marlowe's one of yours, isn't he?
He was. Not sure after this morning. Why?
He came in to see me with some test results.
Oh, really?
I put the notes on your desk.
Of course. Wouldn't want to be unprofessional, would we?
Helen, can I have a moment?
Not now, Carly. Later.
Yes? Carly, I'm just on my way out. It is important.
Oh, no.
You sure?
Well, you and Helen seem a little tense.
Yes?
Is it about me?
What on earth gave you that idea?
Sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned it.
No, Carly. One of the first things I noticed when I came to Riverside was this atmosphere. There's a culture of secrecy here that I'm strongly opposed to. I'm not calling Helen a control freak, but...
Look, you don't have to tell me this.
No, I do. I want to shake things up here, and if I make enemies in the process, so be it. I just want to know that I can count on your support. After all, if it wasn't for me...
I thought Helen...
You leave Helen to me.
Katrina? Oh, afraid I'm gonna have to be a party pooper after all.
What?
Sorry. Don't feel like a party animal tonight.
No!
What is your problem?
My problem? I'm not the one who's lying about where I was this morning.
I am not lying.
All right. Well, where's this milk that you went out for then, eh? Come on, where is it?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
I'm your wife. Look, just tell me where you were.
Jane, as I told you, I'm not going to be cross-examined.
Well, I don't know.
Why not?
Because it's not just today, is it?
What's with the face?
Guess.
Oh, Katrina.
It's just plain hard to get.
Look, Katrina, if that's what Ben's up to, then fine, I've had enough. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing was getting completely out of hand anyway.
Oh, thanks.
It's Dr. Elliot.
If I've called at a bad time... I think it would be a good idea for all concerned if we brought a few things out into the open.
You're welcome to try.
Maybe the doctor has a point.
Oh, listen to him, the hypocrite. As far as I'm concerned, you can do what you like, but just don't lie to me.
How many times do I have to say it? I am not having an affair.
Then where were you when I called?
I told you, the supermarket.
You see? He's lying again. The fridge was full of milk.
This is ridiculous.
You said it.
Jane!
Look, don't lie to me. I deserve a bit better than that.
Tell her where I was this morning. Go on, I was at the doctor's, wasn't I?
You're so pathetic. I was at the doctor's.
Tell her!
Well...
Well, hang on, what were you doing at the doctor's?
Me?
Well...
What were you doing at the doctor's?
I think I can explain what's going on.
No luck.
Nobody wants to do any favours for the new girl.
Oh, don't worry. I told Katrina that I don't want to go either.
Ben,
I didn't fancy going anyway.
you can't not go on my account.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been fun if you weren't there.
So what, you're going to sit at home all evening feeling miserable and pining for me?
Oh, well, such is love.
I wouldn't do it for you.
Wouldn't you?
No, of course not. And neither should you. Go on, go out, meet some new people. Katrina's friends would be worth meeting. Go and tell her you can go.
But I don't...
And if you don't, then I will.
Oh, well, all right.
There'll be plenty of other nights.
I just thought, with everything we've been through, the IVF, the last thing you needed was me telling you I had MS.
Well, you haven't got MS. You have the gene which increases your chance of developing MS.
But he may develop it. But I thought you'd gone off me. You seemed so distant, so cold.
I had a lot on my mind.
I'm so sorry.
I don't want you to be sorry.
I was suspicious. I couldn't help it.
I know. I do still want children.
Really?
Yeah. Even if they're not my own.
So we can adopt?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Isn't it?
Hi.
Is
that for tonight?
What's it to you?
Well, I met a bit of a loose end, and I thought if the offer was still on, I'll...
Oh, 7:30 for 8.
But why do the adoption authorities need to know about Peter's condition?
This is what I was worried about.
Well, I don't mean to sound negative about this, Jane, but you have to accept the possibility you may have to look after Peter in the same way that his stepmother looked after his father. And that's going to be tough enough without the added responsibility of bringing up a child.
I'm sure plenty of people cope in that situation.
But we're talking about an adopted child here, and that's what the authorities have to consider.
But if you tell them, they'll stop us from adopting.
I didn't say that.
But it's what you mean.
They have the needs of the child at heart, and they need to know...
You said I might not develop MS.
I know. But you might.
Operation Honey Trap is back on again.
What?
Well, don't ask me how, but suffice to say I worked my charms on Ben. And he's changed his mind. I mean, he's being a bit cool about it, but, well, if you ask me, he's gagging for it.
I don't see what the problem is.
Oh, for heaven's sake. The adoption authorities are responsible for the child. They can't just let anyone adopt.
But you've already said Peter might not get MS.
Well, even if the odds were stacked against him developing MS, if you were up against a couple with no medical problem hanging over them, well, which couple would you choose?
So who's going to tell them?
I hear what you're saying. Consider this. What if you were able to adopt and the worst did happen?
It won't.
If it did, and you found you couldn't cope, where would you go for help? Do you have family living nearby?
We need this baby.
They want you to turn a blind eye.
They didn't say it in so many words, but I think that was the gist of it.
Oh, that's out of the question. You have a responsibility as a doctor.
Yes, but I'm their doctor. I have their well-being to consider. Their marriage is at breaking point. They need a child.
Does anybody need a child?
There's no easy answer.
This is what happens when you start throwing around genetic tests like confetti.
Yeah, if a patient wants to know, that's up to them. They've got the right. All we can do as doctors is help them deal with the consequences.
Eyes blue. Oh, what that 5 foot can do. Has anybody seen my girl? She got a turned up nose.
Oh, sorry, Mark. I thought...
No, I didn't realise the time. I'm still wrestling with this dilemma.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I wasn't much help back there.
Tell you the truth, I don't think anyone really understands what adoption's all about until they experience it themselves. Then it's too late.
Yeah, well, I know all about motherhood.
Oh, yeah, how is the little fella?
Oh, Kieran, he's getting bigger and noisier every day.
Oh, must pop round and see him sometime.
Well, if you give me a lift, you can see him tonight.
OK, but I warn you, don't do nappies.
He's not going to show. Who christened you Faith? Told you. Now trust your Auntie Cat. Now put a smile on your face and make like happy. Hi.
Hope I'm not too late.
Well, au contraire, you're the first to arrive.
Large white wine, please. What a day.
I know.
I was on the receiving end, remember? I'm sorry, Beth. I shouldn't have had a go at you.
Nope.
It's never stopped you before, though, has it? I'm sorry. Any sign of Sean? Nope. There you go, then. You can stop worrying. Right, I'm going. Try and get an early night. See you later. Bye.
Good night, precious. Fancy a drink?
Where's everyone else?
We've had a few dropouts. More than a few, really.
So it's just us, is it?
Oh, no, Jennifer's coming, isn't she, Faith?
Jennifer? Jennifer Jones, yeah?
Yeah, you'll love Jennifer. She's really gorgeous.
Jennifer?
Oh. Hello? Jennifer! Hi! Yes, I'm sorry I can't make it. I'm washing my hair.
Oh, no. Never mind.
So, apart from the fact this guy might not get MS after all, there's a shortage of couples who want to adopt children. I think any kid would be pretty lucky to be adopted by this couple.
I thought you said their marriage was at breaking point.
Well, because of what they've been through, but which one of us hasn't been there? They're obviously a loving couple, desperate for kids. You know, the reality of this situation is I might be wishing a family tragedy on an adopted child.
And you might be condemning a couple to being childless. And that's not easy.
Ready?
Just the two of us?
I'm not really hungry. Right, food.
This is subtle, isn't it?
It's not what you think.
I thought we talked about this, Faith. It isn't going to happen.
I'm sorry. I was just hoping that...
Well, don't. And as for being set up like this, I mean...
It's Katrina. She got a bit carried away.
Oh, you surprise me. Oh, I better be going. I think we should just pretend that this didn't happen.
Are you seeing someone else?
It's hardly the point.
Are you?
No, I'm not. Good night.
You two haven't had a row already.
Thanks a million. I knew this was a stupid idea.
All right, hang on.
Why did I ever let you talk me into this?
Calm down.
Calm down. You've just kissed goodbye to any chance I had of getting back with Ben. Why don't you just stick a neon sign on my head saying loser? I will never, ever forgive you for this.
Well, they obviously love each other. You said that.
So, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I know what my mum went through when my dad died.
Your adoptive dad?
Yeah. Yeah, she was left on her own to cope with me.
Well, that's not to say that this woman couldn't cope. I mean, I'm sure your mother didn't love you any the less because your father died, and you had each other.
You know, sometimes I think how she must have struggled. Holding down a job, bringing up a kid, losing her youth, her looks, turning into an old woman overnight, on her own. I mean, is that what she wanted?
Like you said, we none of us plan our own destinies.
Oh, thanks, Kate. You've helped.
Really?
Yes, I know what I should do now. I'm going to keep quiet about the results unless I'm asked.
Well, I just listened. Anyway, you've been the help.
Good night.
Good night.
What do you want? I want you to keep quiet for a start. Then I want the 35 grand you stole. The 35 grand you stole from me with interest.
You're mad. I haven't got that sort of money.
Well, then you got a problem, because I want it and I'm going to get it.
Sean. Sean. It's late. Let's go back to your place and talk about it.
It's not going to work, Beth. I want my money, or you and Jude are going to wish you had killed me.